Please let me know if I should start, Nora. What should I do?
Yes, you could go ahead and get started.
Okay, so can I share my screen with you?
Yes, you sure can.
Okay, share screen. Here we go. Okay, so what we're seeing here is the petrabax.com website. This is a very useful tool for all travel agents. One of the first things that maybe we want to go over is the very quick registration process. If you're not registered with our website, maybe it's a good opportunity to do so after the meeting. Basically, you would come to log in. And if you're not here, you will enter your credentials. If you're not registered, you come here to sign up. We are travel agents, so we click here on the travel agent profile. We enter our information and we click register. Once you submit your registration, it will go through a little manual verification process. Basically, we just want to make sure that our real travel agents, the ones signing up. So we're going to look for an IATA number. We're going to look for that kind of information. And once we approve your profile, you will receive an email where you'll be able to start making bookings online. So let's go a little bit over the main sections of our website. So Petrabax, it's the name of the company. And as you can see by this first section here on the website, our specialty is Spain, Portugal, and Morocco. Those are our three main specialty. It doesn't mean that if you need an hotel in Paris or London or Thailand or any other country in the world, that we cannot help you, and we'll be happy to. However, if you want us to know the little corner of every single street on every single town, we can do that in Spain, Portugal, and Morocco. Maybe in Paris will take us a little bit more, but we can get there too. So let's start with the lodging section, the hotel section. The hotels, it's a very easy platform. You basically can search by city, or if you know already the name of the hotel, you can type the name of the hotel. Let's do a little search here, for example, for Madrid. So I'm going to select Madrid. I'm going to select September 25th, one night, 2 adults. You can select for up to 8 rooms, but let's do 1 room for the speed of things. And everything that you're going to see now, it's real time and real availability. Meaning, if we do not show hotels or rooms that are not available. So all the results that we're going to show here are of available properties. Now, how do we organize these properties? We organize them first by what we call our top picks, and you can recognize those by this little heart here. We do not make any extra money if you book a top pick or you do not. So it's not a money incentive. It's a partnership incentive. What do I mean by that? Meaning we are recommending these properties to our partners, you guys, the travel agents. Why? These are hotels that we personally know, that a lot of our clients have stayed and returned with good feedback, and are hotels that we think that the value and the quality of the property can be recommended by us. So once you select, for example, an hotel like the Petit Palace Santa Barbara, very good location in Madrid, you can see all the available rates, non-refundable rates, so all the rooming type, and all the available rates, all the refundable rates, with breakfast and sometimes without breakfast. So if we wanted to book a room, I'm going to show you how simple this thing is. You come here, You put here the name and here the last name. And if you have any requirements, like they want a double bed and they want a non-smoking room and they want a late arrival, you just click book and you sign in, and the hotel is in the shopping cart. So it's a very easy process. Then we have the Paradores of Spain. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this chain of hotels. It's a private chain of hotels, well, private and public. It's property of the Spanish people. And basically what the Spanish government did many, many years ago, I think about 40 or 50 years ago, they had a lot of castles and monasteries and palaces that were abandoned all over Spain. So what they did is they rebuilt and refurbished and reconditioned these properties, and now they use them as hotels. I'm going to show you, for example, let's say, I don't know, let's go here to Cardona. This is an amazing property, very close to Barcelona, where some of the Lord of the Rings episodes were filmed. So it's a very mysterious place. It's a former castle, and you get to sleep on the actual castle. And since we are the official representatives for the Paradores of Spain in the US, you get real-time availability. So if we don't see it here, I can guarantee you that it's not available. We have real-time availability and direct connection with Paradores of Spain. So when you see the results here of all the rooms that will be available, the connection today is very, very slow. I don't know why. I'm sorry about that. But normally well, it's closed for reforms. Good. So they told us that. Let's do just a little. I just want to show you how the rooms are displayed, because they're a little bit different display than the regular hotels. Hopefully this will take not very long. So it's 4 p.m., so it is very possible that we don't get any results because of it's almost midnight in Spain, and that's the time that they shut down the server for maintenance. So sorry about that, but we won't see any results here. Then the Posadas of Portugal. This is a view from Lisbon, the capital of Portugal. Posadas of Portugal is the same approach. They have former palaces, convents. I would like to show you one of my favorite ones, the Posada of Óbidos. Let's see if we can see one of these posadas. They have some amazing properties. And you can see a street view, you can see a video about the posada, you can see the map where it is, photos, and check for availability. So these are what we offer as far as lodging. Then we offer also day trips. What are day trips? Day trips are tours, group tours for your clients. For example, they want to go to Paris and they want to visit the Eiffel Tower, but they are on a budget. They don't want to spend a lot of money on that visit. No problem. We offer group tours. So let's do, for example, October 9. Let's do 2 people. And again, I'm really sorry about this delay. We had some technical issues this morning, and I was praying for not having any. And here are all the tours that we offer in Paris. And we have more than 6 pages of tours. So it's a little bit overwhelming. So, oh my God, my clients just want to see the Eiffel Tower. No problem. We're going to put Eiffel over here, and we're going to filter the tours, and only the tours that mention the Eiffel Tower will be shown. So for example, we have here Eiffel Tower and the second floor access with skip the line tickets. Keep in mind that now in Europe, for example, in Barcelona, in Lisbon at the Sintra Palace, and Eiffel Tower, the just having tickets or sometimes just having skip the line tickets, it's not good enough anymore. A lot of times the skip the line is already a line also. So we're always going to look to at least that they guarantee that is skip the line is the minimum you can buy. If it doesn't say skip the line, I would definitely not recommend. So here we have a description of the tour. We have the duration of the tour and everything that they're going to do. If there's any restrictions, like it should not be done by children or things like that. And then you can see the prices. We offer 2 tours from 10 at 10:45 in the morning and at 15 in the afternoon for $138 total for 2 adults. All the prices that you're going to see on our website are totals, not per person. So we have that. We also offer transfers. For example, from the airport to the hotel or from the hotel to the airport. You can, for example, do here, I'm going to do a transfer from an hotel in Madrid. I'm going to put here the Palacio San Martin, and I'm going to do it the terminal. So I'm going to do at the Madrid airport, and I'm going to do it on the 18 at 3 in the morning, and I'm going to have 2 people. And we're going to be able to see all the offers that we can do. So you can offer them a private car for $64 total for the 2 people from the hotel to the airport, a private car. Sometimes you will see lower costs with shared transfers. We try not to have a lot of those, but sometimes they appear. And then we have our creme de la creme, the private tours. These are tours that are operated by small boutique tour companies that we know the owners, we know the guides, we know the cars. These are not huge City Vita's companies. No, these are boutique companies that operate. In this case, we only offer in Spain and Portugal. So for example, let's do in Spain, let's do Sevilla for 2 people. We have a half-day walking tour of Seville. As you can see, the price is completely different. And you can see here what includes. So you have a description of the tour. The duration is 3.5 hours. You get a private guide. You don't need transportation because it's a walking tour. And you have entrances to the cathedral and the royal alcazars, which are the 2 crown jewel monuments in Seville. This is for your high-end clients, the ones staying at the Ritz, the ones, where budget is not really an issue, and they want something high-end. All our guides are certified and registered with the city. In Europe, you cannot just be a tour guide. You need to be certified and you need to have some kind of training. So all our guides are certified and private, meaning it will be just them and the guide. And they will have a name on the guide, on the voucher. So it's a very personalized product. Okay, now car rentals, I think that's self-explanatory. Trains, we offer train tickets only in Spain. We do offer train tickets in Portugal too, but only over the phone. There is no direct connection, but I can make here a simulation, for example, from Barcelona to Madrid. This is a great train. If you guys have people moving from Barcelona to Madrid, Madrid to Seville, this is a great product. This is high-speed train. Goes, I don't know, I don't want to say a wrong number, but about 200 miles an hour. They go really, really fast. And it's a very, very amazing experience and a very convenient way to travel. So here also, this is real-time direct connection with Renfe, the Spain train company. So all the prices and availability that you see here is real. If it is appearing, it is available. As you can see, for example, on these two trains or on this train, there is no more first class or business class. On first class, you get also a lunch apart from a bigger seat. Okay, now the elaborate stuff. Let's do first the English only cost saving tools. This is a very, very popular product. These are escorted tours operated on the motor coach bus. The average, about 40 people on a bus. They have a private guide for the whole group, and we cover basically the whole world, except one little country here and there, of tours in Europe. For example, let me give you a little bit of an idea of, okay, this, for example, this tour, it's an 8-day tour from Italy to France. So this tour starts in Rome, goes from Rome through Pisa to the Blue Coast, so the Côte d'Azur in France, they translate it to Blue Coast. Saint-Tropez, Marseille, Marseille, Avignon, Lyon, Lyon, Dijon, Dijon, and finishes in Paris. And here you can see so this tour only starts operating in April next year. So you can book, you can see prices. You don't need to book to see prices, and you don't need to enter any information to see prices. If you want to see when the tour ends, you just click book. There's no danger. And here is going to tell you the tour starts on August 3rd and ends on August 10th. So this is important for you to know when to do your airline tickets. It tells you where it starts, where it ends, what date you need to arrive to Rome, what date you need to leave from Paris. But now let's say, oh my God, but the airline tickets on August 11 are a lot cheaper in Paris. No problem. We can add one extra night of hotel post the tour to our package. In order to get the prices, because these are real-time prices, so I'm doing here a little simulation just to get the price. I want a room with 2 beds, and now the system is contacting the tour operator, and we have the price here. This is the total price for the 2 adults, and you get the breakdown here. The 2 people on the tour is 29.26, 1 extra night in Paris, 268. The transfer out that was not included, 188. And you could already start and make the booking, add it to the cart. So you can build a booking with several different products: an hotel in Madrid, a tour in Paris, a train in Spain, a private tour in Thailand, everything together on the same booking. We don't, you can put everything together as long as it's for the same people, of course. We have also, I wanted to show here a very beautiful product that there is in Spain, which are the high-end Transcantabrico trains. This is a little bit the same thing as the Orient Express or the Trans-Siberian train. These are deluxe trains that go from San Sebastian to Santiago de Compostela or in the south of Spain. These are 1-week trips on these beautiful trains where everything, but like everything, is included. High-end meals with Michelin chefs, visits on every town. It's basically a cruise on wheels. That's how we should think about it. It's a very high-end, so the average price is about $7,000 for a week. It's a very high-end product, but it does sell with a lot of anticipation, meaning, we already have bookings for 2025 and people are already asking for 2026. There's a special people, that like these tours. So as you can see, the prices here is about 6,000 to 9,000 a week. So it's a people who know this product they love this product. It's very, very nice. So also on the trains, we have also this very, very nice. This is a new product. We have 3 years operating it. It's from a company called Mapa Plus, which is our name in Spain. You should know that Petrabax started in Spain about 50 years ago and was calling Mapa Plus. So this is the mapping. That's why the word mapping is there. It's no relation to a map or anything. These are escorted tours, but a little bit more to the higher market, a little bit more quality. The hotels are not just group hotels. They are a lot more centric hotels. They include a lot more visits. So less optional tours, less trying to sell things during the tour. No, you buy a tour and the tour is pretty much complete. Let's take a look here, for example, of a tour of Turkey. So this tour, you can see the itinerary, goes to Istanbul, Cappadocia to Konya, Come Pamukkale, Pamukkale returns to Istanbul. You can see a map of the itinerary of the places they're going to visit. You can see the cities that are visited. Sorry that some pictures are missing. And you can see the hotels that are scheduled. Of course, they could change. We try not to change them, but it is possible that from time to time, if there's a convention or something in town, we may have to change the hotel. But for example, look at the description of this hotel. 500 yards from Taksim Square, from the center of town. So it's not your regular tour where the hotels are, up in the outskirts or by the airport or in the industrial area, like a lot of companies do. These are centrally located hotels. So yes, they do have a slightly higher price than a regular tour, but you get a lot of visits. You get dinners, you get meals. This tour has internal flights between destinations, and all those are included. So there is a lot of more things included. Now, one other product that by the way, sorry guys, it seems like I'm jumping all over the place, but I'm just going through the menu. I wanted to show you this thing here. Let me see here. So suggested touring in Spain, Portugal, and Morocco. As you can see, there are no prices, no dates, no nothing. This is just like a library, like a bookstore, or like a storefront that you're walking around and you see the clothes that you like. These are ideas that you can offer your clients, okay, in Spain, Portugal, and Morocco. For example, let me show you this tour here. This is a Morocco tour where you go to Morocco and you get to sleep in a desert in a tent. You ride the camels. You go to a oasis. You have a Moroccan dinner in the night in the desert. So these are ideas that we can prepare and customize for your clients. It's just like a supermarket. You can pick up anything you like here, just pick up one part, whatever you like, but these are just ideas. And now I wanted to show a product that it's becoming very, very, very popular. It's called the Camino de Santiago. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Camino de Santiago. It became popular a few years ago with what's his name? This guy Steve is this movie star made a movie called The Walk, where he makes this walk with his son. So this is a walk that started in the Middle Ages, where people wanted to pay uh, for whatever good thing has happened on their life, and they would walk theoretically or originally, so I should say, sorry, from Saint Jean Pied de Port in the French Pyrenees, they walk all the way to Santiago de Compostela. We do offer that Camino. It's not very popular because it takes 38 days to do this walk, and you really need to prepare for that. But what it is very popular is the shorter versions of the Camino. For example, the Sarria to Santiago. Sarria is a town about 4 hours north of Madrid, close to Santiago de Compostela. So where is it popular, this Camino? It's very popular with church groups. It's very popular with the yoga people. It's very popular with people that are who like meditation, who like introspect things. So, for example, let me give you an example. I had this lady, Doris. She called me. She has an agency. She's a travel agent. She has her own agency. She's part of a church. I'm sorry, I don't remember the name. And she goes, hey, I want to book. I'm going to make 70. This year, I'm doing 70. I'm going to be 70 years old. And I want to celebrate this by walking the Camino with my husband. Okay, no problem, Doris. So we booked them a room. We booked them a Camino for them. And then she went ahead and told to her church group that she was doing this Camino. And oh my, did hell broke loose. We start making, and the group from 2 people end up being 28 people. All our friends from church decided to join her on this walk. So how does this work? How does this work? So basically, this is Sarria. Let me show you here on the map where Sarria is. Madrid is a little bit over here. Let me show you. So Madrid is here. So we put you on the train from Madrid to Sarria, about a 3-hour train. And you have the first night of hotel in Sarria. That's it. That day, we don't do anything else because the next day we start walking. So the next day, we put our boots. Hopefully, they're not new. They were worn and very comfy. And we start walking from Sarria to Porto Marín. So that's 13 miles. That's what we're going to walk that first day. So you just walk. Your part of the job or your part of the experience is you grab your little backpack with your phone, your bottle of water, whatever you like, and you walk. We take care of your luggage. You leave the luggage at the hotel, and our people will stop at that hotel and pick up the luggage and drop it at the next hotel. And we'll do that every single day until you arrive to Santiago. By walking the last 100 kilometers, you get the Compostela. The Compostela is a certificate, like this example here, that is written in Latin that says that you have completed the Camino de Santiago. So it's an achievement. The Camino de Santiago, it's not a touristy trip. It's not done to take pictures. It's done for you to think about your life, to think about your friends, to think about whatever you want. If you need to clear your mind, it's a great, great experience to be in nature. You can see by this picture the type of caminos. We will give you all the maps. This Camino has been done for hundreds and hundreds of years. So markers like this one here are all over the road. We haven't lost nobody in 20 years, and we don't plan to start doing that now. Now, one beautiful part of this experience is that you get to sleep in country houses. Like, for example, this one here. Old manor houses, not all of them, but some of them are manor houses. Some are more modern. And then when you get to Santiago, if you want, you can sleep at the beautiful Parador of Santiago. This is a, believe it or not, it's a 5-star Grand Lux hotel, but was at its origins a hostel. And that's the name of this property. This is called the Hostel of the Catholic Kings. The kings of Spain created this hostel slash hospital to treat the pilgrims that would walk all the way from France without nice walking boots like we have now, and will arrive full of blisters, hungry, sometimes sick, and they would be treated at this property. Of course, that doesn't happen anymore. Now things have changed a lot, but the spirit of this walk still prevails, and I think it's a very beautiful experience, and it's very economical. Let me show you guys. For example, you can do this for $800 per person. Okay, and this is a 7-night stay. So what's included on the $800? You get luggage transportation, 44 pounds per person, daily breakfast. You get medical insurance during the Camino for, a twisted ankle, spider bite, whatever. Normally it's never used, but we think it's very important to have. You get 24-hour assistance during the Camino, and you even get a personalized app that you can load into your phone and follow your Camino on the phone if you want to do so. Then we also offer the possibility of having dinners during the Camino. There's always nice little restaurants on these little villages, but some people say, you know what, I'm so tired that I don't want to be dealing with finding a restaurant. Just book me all the dinners during the Camino, and we can do that for an extra charge. So this is a product that has been selling a lot, because you really get a lot for your money with this product. This is the Camino de Santiago. Very, very interesting product. And then also, if you have clients that speak Spanish, we do have a whole section of tours in Espanol. We're not going to go into that, but we do have tours in Espanol, the same that are here under the cost-saving tours. By the way, this is, you can see here the new. This is like 2 days old. We just launched what we call the preventa, the pre-sale. So it's the 24-25 prices for the 25-26 season. This is going to be available until, if I'm not mistaken, the end of October, mid-November. And then the season 24-25 will disappear, and only the 25-26 will appear with the prices for 25-26. What does that mean? It means that now you can sell your clients a tour with the 24-25 prices instead of the actual prices that will be once the season becomes effective. And I think pretty much we went through all the website. I don't know if anybody has any questions or anything.
Yes, thank you so much for that. If you have any questions, please locate it at the bottom of the monitor and put your questions in the chat. We do have one question. It says, for the agent's details, do we enter Orchard information? Also, was the two phone numbers requested? Would one be Orchard and the other my number?
Oh, thank you, Nora, for that question, because that was one of the points that I was told to mention and I had not mentioned it. So I want to thank you very much for that. So let's go here and do a sign up, and let's go
Okay.
over those phones. So yes, you let me sign out so we can. Okay, sign up. Okay, so basically we have two numbers here, and yes, you should put your phone number. What's happening with the Archer company? Archer is very big, and a lot of agents are putting just like the main Archer contact. And sometimes we need to reach the agent, because one thing that we pride ourselves here is we have a very personalized treatment of our agents. We treat them almost like family. So we want to call Nora and say, hey, Nora, the Smith party, do they want one or two beds? You know, and we don't want to be calling Archer. This is a deal with Nora, so we want to, if possible, please put your direct number on there. And the ARC, yes, should be the ARC of Archer.
Okay. Thank you for that. Do anyone else have any more questions? And the address. They asked about the address as well.
Well, the address, this is because keep in mind that on almost all our products, we do pay 12% commission, except on trains where the commissions are smaller, 5%. But on hotels, paradores, posadas, car rental, all those items, you get 12%. On the Camino de Santiago, you get 12%. And all the escorted tours, you get 15%. So all those tours that I showed here, the English only small groups, the cost saving tours, all these tours, you get 15% commission. And we pride ourselves on being good payers, meaning we don't hold your commission forever and ever. We have sent commissions a lot. Normally, they go out with the documents. Of course, don't make a booking for 2026 and hope for the commission to arrive next week. But in general, we paid a lot faster than what the clients are traveling.
Okay,
Yes,
so
the
go
commission
ahead.
is paid by check. That won't be for much longer. We are trying to even speed up things more. And hopefully, in the very, very near future, we're going to be paying with wires, bank transfers. ACH, I think it's called, or something like that. But yeah, it will be directly to your account.
So they're asking, should they put their own address in?
Well, that's a debate. Okay, let's see. If you work for Archer and you are using the Archer ARC, we can only issue checks versus an ARC. So if you can receive a check at your agency, at your address, and you can deposit it, then you should put that address. If the check is made to Archer and you cannot deposit it, then you should let the check go to Archer and collect from Archer. I don't know how you guys do that part.
Okay. Do we have any more questions? Okay, so do we know if Archer handle manual checks?
Oh yes, we have plenty of bookings with Archer. Like I told you before, I made a presentation for the Archer team a little bit after we were introduced to Archer. It was for the Spanish community through a representative in Miami. We had about, I don't know, 600 people in the meeting. And after that, we start receiving a lot of bookings from Archer. And yes, we send them the checks and everybody's happy.
Okay, thank you for that. Okay. Okay, that was a very, very good training. I don't see any more questions. Before we go, do we have any more questions from anyone? Please put them in the chat box. Okay, so we don't have any more questions. And Mr. Joel, we do thank you for joining us today, going over this very powerful presentation. On behalf of our one-star platinum, Miss Nina Jackson Mitchell, we would like to thank you and thanks everyone for joining us. This webinar is officially over. Everyone have a good evening. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure. Hope to see